behind over here.
Hello there.
Hey there.
Stop it. You're embarrassing me.
You ain't got a say in this one. I got a bone to pick with you. I thought you building folk were supposed to be good people. Color me surprised when I find out you've been helping Elsie with her shenanigans. Oh, I ain't no use groveling. Couple of words ain't gonna solve this one, no siree.
Come on, Pa. It was all my idea. I was the one that got him to get the book.
Shut your mouth, Missy. I ain't done yet.
But Pa,
Did I stutter?
You done nothing wrong, Pa. You cantankerous old... I'm done.
Get back here, girl. And another thing. Kids these days got no respect. Heck, if I lied to my pa, I'd be running laps around Sandrock in my undies till daybreak. I'm a saint compared to my old man. That don't sound so hard, does it? Then you ain't heard of the Choo-Choo-No-Co. Heck, I nearly caught it once. Legend says one Choo-Choo-No-Co can feed a family for a year or more. Heck of a fish. What's for dinner tonight? I reckon Mabel could whip up some salty fish.
How could I do something like this?
Thank you. Howdy. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. Sorry about the mess. It wasn't like this when I left this morning. So yeah, as you can see, there are rocks all over the place. Someone's been moving them around. Well, I know you only had a chance to look around for like 10 seconds, but who do you think could have done this? Captain? No, he swore an oath to protect and serve. Yeah, he does come by sometimes. Dang, wow. Yeah, maybe a thief came in and ransacked my house. If that's the bookcase, I only have my shelf to blame. Actually, it's none of the above. I ran out of space on my rock shelf, so I've just been placing my new ones in random places. Sorry. Got too real there for a sec. Usually with him, it's stacks and stacks of newspapers anyway. So yeah, I need your help. I need a new rock shelf. Well, yeah. I mean, kind of like a bookshelf, but for storing rocks. You know what? Let's not rule that out. Whew, nice. Thought I might be asking too much of you. Thanks. In addition to accepting my task, you've also given me a lot to think about. Well, see ya. Hey, I was at work and I heard someone come in because my house is next door, and I'm glad it's you and not. Whoa. You really pulled all the stops out on this one. Books, rocks. Heck, let me just collect all my rocks here and we can take this bad boy for a test display. Cool. Say, do you want to stick around for a bit? Alright, cool. Let me just put on some tunes to set the mood. So, the short of it is, I like to organize the rocks into 3 categories: high, mid, and low tier. The highest tier represents the rocks I like the best. The mid tier represents the ones I think are alright, and definitely deserve a seat at the table. Let's start with the top. First we got onyx, painite, zinc, and then this one. I don't know what it is. Onyx is dark and mysterious. It's pretty shiny, reflects light. Next is painite. Despite the name, it's really got nothing to do with pain. Then there's zinc. Zinc is really useful. Last but not least is this one. I had some stuff to say about the other ones, but not this one. Ready to choose your favorite? And hey, in case you didn't think the stakes were high enough, despite it already being in high tier, why don't we also choose the rock that makes us think of each other? Painite. Because it's the best rock, and you're the best rock. There can only be one best rock by definition, and I already said it was you. Okay, now you go. You think I'm as mysterious as onyx? I don't know. Nice. They look good up here. High and mighty. Next is mid-tier. We have sulfur, selenite, and coal. Sulfur is toxic. I just like the way it looks. Next is selenite. Some people call it selenite rose. Couldn't really recommend licking it either. I mean, even if something isn't toxic, it's a good idea to wash it before you lick it. Last, but again, not least, is coal. I place coal in the mid-tier because I just kind of like it. I'm all picked out, I think. You're gonna have to fly solo from here on out, I think. Nice one. You got me there. Alright, whew. Finally, we're about ready to wrap things up with low tier. Yeah, well, it's pretty much all I do. You'd know a lot about rocks too, if you were me. Alright, final tier. These are a lot of what people call regular rocks. Granite, sandstone, marble. When it comes to squeaking into bottom tier, the main thing I look for here is hustle. This piece of granite to me looks like a fluffy cloud. This sandstone, the fact that it's called a sandstone and not a sandrock, despite its location, this quartz, there are many others like it, but this one's mine. In some places, it's see-through. Even though it's common, its shape is unique, the same way every snowflake is unique. And when it wants, well, like just about any crystal really. That's why quartz is bottom tier. So now I ask, which of these do you think represents us? Sorry, I keep changing the rules of this game and stuff. I kinda just made it up on the spot. Need to work out the, yeah. In a weird way, I think it is. Wow, there you have it. That took a lot longer than I expected, but the results speak for themselves. See ya.
So, you did find it? Yes, this is the last photo ever taken of Martel. Spring 78. When we lost the kids in 74, I think that was the beginning of the end for a lot of folks. At first, we came together. There was strength in mourning them. We supported the families. And that day, we swore that we would do everything we could to not let their losses be for nothing. A vow I still cherish to this day. Everyone went out to the straw grid, doubled our efforts. Zeke took his first step toward being the hermit he is today, practically taking up residence in that greenhouse. Our hopes were strangely renewed, but and coming, stronger by the season. Strangely, it was the most determined of us who left first, save for a few. Eska the poet I was surprised to see go. She always seemed to know how to cheer us up. Martel scouted almost every inch of the desert, looking for some old world technology that might save us. That meant each just spring, 78. There was nothing particular about that morning. Cool weather, couple of clouds. I never really worried about Martel. She's as tough as anyone. But I suppose the only ones who drown are those brave enough to swim. That was more than 20 years ago. This is all of my photos. Thank you. Truly, thank you.
Hey, you're here. Justice is at the dining table already. You two can talk a while. Maybe avoid the subject of soup ingredients. I may have worn him out on the topic already.
Hey, glad you're here. He introduced me to his friend, Wilson. It's kind of freaking me out. I swear he's giving me the stink eye.
Food's ready.
Thanks, Unsuur. Hey, this looks really good.
Thanks. I made it. From stuff. Made it from the stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know you could cook so well. When did you learn that?
I don't know. I just read what's on the page.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that is pretty simple.
Yeah.
Well, you follow instructions well.
Thanks, boss. That means a lot.
Yeah. So, seen any nice rocks lately?
Yeah, I saw a great one the other day.
Can I see it?
It looked pretty comfortable where it was, so I left it.
Aw, heck. Getting nostalgic, are we? I guess. I played around a lot. Used to follow around my old boss. Thought he was the meanest yak hand I ever seen.
You used to be young, Sheriff?
I'll take that as a compliment. Me and Owen used to play sheriff and sand bandit. I guess I always had it in me, huh?
Wow, Sheriff, that was a great story.
Less of a story, more of a statement, but what about you, Unsuur? When I picture you when you were little, well, I just imagine a tiny you.
Right on the money, boss. Especially when I was a baby. Real tiny.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not a baby anymore.
I can see that. So,
Yeah?
nothing.
Shoot anything recently, sir?
Well, I mean, you've been with me recently.
Yeah, of course. That's right. Saw the whole thing. No, I never met him. Sounds like a cool guy, though.
Aw, man, you don't even know. Things that guy could do.
Sounds like you really respect him, boss.
Respect him? I would have given my life for him, and he would have given his right back. He was always there to support us.
Sounds a lot like you, Sheriff.
Aw, shucks, Unsuur. Thanks. But if old B3 was still around, he'd make guys like us look like oblong rutabagas and weak old tater salad.
Harsh words. Don't sell yourself short, sir.
I ever tell you about the Sandrock Hotel standoff?
The Sandrock Hotel standoff? No.
All right, so picture this. Guy had gone into the Blue Moon. This was way back, man, before Owen's day. It was called the Sandrock Hotel. Guy was a mean piece of work. Kinda eyes that you know were looking for trouble. Covered his face with a mask, but you can still see that scowl underneath. Kinda face that brought fear to the eyes of regular folk. Got a 6-shooter, carrying a sack to put the goals in. He walks in and just starts blasting. Yeah, lucky no one was killed, but dang. So, he starts blasting and looks Owen's pa in the eye, says, "Give me all your money." So God leaves, heads outside and comes face to face with B3.
Whoa.
Whoa's right. B3's standing there, facing down this devil. Ain't a drop of fear in them eyes. B3 just says, "That ain't..."
What happened next, boss?
Well, quick as lightning, B3 shoots that there gun right out of his hand, throws down his own, and tackles the guy. Yeah, just tackled him. B3 wasn't about killing, didn't want to shed no blood, you see. So guy gets thrown in jail, locked up and shipped off to Atara. Ain't never heard from again.
That's really cool, boss.
Yeah, I ain't seen a shot like that ever since.
I wish I could have met him.
Yeah, me too, buddy. I reckon he could have taught you a lot.
You've taught me a lot too, Sheriff.
Huh?
Yeah, pretty much everything other than like walking, talking, a couple other things. I know I learned from you.
Well, thank you, Unsuur.
Well, I guess I taught you something too then, boss.
Haha, I guess you did. Ain't that something? Well, it's getting kind of late.
Right.
You know, I had a lot of fun tonight.
That's cool. You didn't have to.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I was a little apprehensive.
Why, boss?
Well, I usually find your unique brand of weirdness to be abrasive rather than endearing.
Understandable, sir.
But I reckon I misjudged you. You're a good cop and a great guy, let alone chef. What do you call this here yellow soup anyhow? Don't worry about it. Anyway, I reckon we gotta head now. I'll see you tomorrow, Unsuur.
See you tomorrow, Sheriff. Bye.
Hey, thanks for coming with me tonight. What do you think I got the guy all wrong? Guess you just gotta break that surface. That weird, rock-obsessed surface. Well, I'm ahead. See you later.